Hey y'all. So I really want to come on here right now and talk to y'all about tattoos. Some of you all heard this, but a lot of people haven't. I'm a woman who I got my first tattoo at 15. At, it was either 14 or 15. I was in a rebellion stage. And I also got a lot of piercings, a lot of places. And so I went on, and it became sort of an addiction. So I have 14 tattoos. I have 13 or 14, one of them. I have a lot, right? So I have them in various places. For a long time, I didn't see anything wrong with it. My last tattoo, I think I got it in, 2018. I believe it was in 2018. Out of nowhere, I just felt the need to stop. Now, at first, I was going to go all out. I was going to get some on my foot. I was going to get the one on my back finished. Just many different things. I was going to get whole, full sleeves and all of that. I had it all figured out. But out of nowhere, I stopped. And then literally a year after that is when I began my spiritual journey, which was in September 2019. So fast forwarded, I believe it was like, I would say 3 years ago. I can't remember, but out of nowhere, I forgot what it was or how I came to the understanding. Oh, the Bible. I would say the Bible, of course, it says to not mark your body. Do not put markings on your body. And me, I was doing a lot of self-deliverance. So I was doing a lot of fasting. I was doing a lot of praying. The type of fast I did, y'all, I did a 3-day dry fast. When I say no water, no food, y'all, the very last day, I ain't gonna lie, I had to literally pray because I was like, I don't have no strength and I don't want to break this. I broke a lot of stuff with that fast. I did the 3-day water fast. I did some days without eating, just drinking water. And I'm already a small lady. I'm already small, but I didn't care, because I broke so many things off and I was able to connect spiritually with the Most High. So, so the more I fast and I prayed, the more God was revealing to me different covenants that were in place. If you all don't know what covenants mean, it just means agreement. That's what covenant means. Covenant means agreement. So God was showing me all different type of stuff about the generational curses, the ancestral forces that's coming against me, and my family, the things that I've opened the door to. So many different things, y'all, that God was revealing to me. And I want to say this before I finish. So many people be thinking, oh, I'm good. I understand why all this stuff happening to me. All this stuff, this and that, y'all. We open doors unknowingly all the time. You can have good characteristics about yourself, but if you got certain stuff going on, you would think it's so simple whole time. No. No. So fast forwarded, so many things were being revealed to me about covenants and what I've opened myself up to. So out of nowhere, it dropped within my spirit. Started praying against the tattoos. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. Yes, I don't have anything really. I can't say that it's not bad, but at the same time, because I feel like I'm not supposed to have it. And yes, I'm in deep regret. Yeah, I got a 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all you do be done in love. I got blessed on me a whole bunch of flowers and all this different stuff. My mama name, my grandma name. Listen, because I'm about to say something. My mama name, my grandma name. No, I don't have any ex's name, and that's another thing. Let me break this down. Right quick before, and I'll probably be a little everywhere, but I have to break this down. I just said something about generational curses, right? About ancestral forces. I have my grandmother name tattooed on me, and I have my mother name tattooed on me. Again, listen to those of you all who come across this. We already had generational curses. A lot of us, many of us in this world do. And what we do, we go tattoo our loved one's name on us, a deceased person on us. This is enforcing even more because guess what? This stuff don't come off. Unless you get lasered and all of that, this stuff don't come off. So in the spirit realm, we came into agreement with certain spirits because we marked ourselves. So already we didn't put a curse on us. We already didn't attach the enemy to us. Then you put this person's name. That means this is someone's identity. You put that on your body. Not only is it curses and stuff like that, it's marked as idolatry as well. However you want to put it, it's marked as idolatry as well. And you are coming in agreement with whatever spirits, because that brings a soul tie as well. So you put this person's name on your body. And now, because we have generational curses and things like that, I have my mom and I have my grandma's name. The curses were able to be enforced even more, if you can get what I'm saying. They were able to be enforced more. I began to come before God and had to pray about each and every tattoo that I have, not that I've had, because I still have them. I had to pray so many times. And y'all, though I know I am forgiven, that doesn't mean that my penalty for doing these things is finished. Not to put them out there, because of course I'm not going to name drop, but I had a specific ex-boyfriend. He got my name tattooed on him, super big. He's got my name tattooed on him. I didn't get his name. Something was telling me, and I just always felt that way, like, no. For those of you all who do, who am I to judge? I ain't nobody to judge. I just want you to know that you didn't come across this video by accident. You put that name on you, it enforces the soul tie even more. Tattoos are a blood covenant. Blood covenants aren't easily broken. Blood covenants is one of the top hardest covenants to come out of agreement with. You will go through a lot trying to break these blood covenants. That's why people who be doing all these wicked practices, that's why they be having to shed blood. And how stuff end up playing out after that. And these things end up being able to take route, like meaning end up happening. blood behind it. It's blood behind it. Even with these street gangs and all that, these are word covenants. These are blood covenants. These are covenants with your soul. Especially when you call yourself, and people gonna get mad at me. Get mad. Get mad. I don't care. People name themselves after a certain block, and people go around and they try to avenge and seek revenge on a fallen member, a fallen person. But your hood is called a specific name that is behind someone whose life was taken from them. So they tie their souls and they will in with these street gangs, and they're entering into blood covenants. That's why they go back and they retaliate. And it's just this and it's just that. And that's why it's so deep to get yourself out. Blood covenants is nothing to play with. Fast forward. I had to pray so hard. Constantly pray. And you know what? I'm about to start praying again. Every now and then I find myself still praying that God forgive me for doing these things, to come out of agreement. Again, y'all, it's not going to be easy to break these things. This is something that marks our skins for life. That marks this shell that we're in. That marks the shell that houses our soul and our spirit, man. Houses who we are. We marked our bodies. I don't care how innocent it is. I told y'all I have a whole bunch of flowers. I love flowers, okay? I love me some flowers, so I have flowers all over. I understand that it's innocent to you. You got a flower or you got a bow. And not only that, y'all, it's even deeper. Because a lot of us, I remember back then when I got, my first tattoo was a bow. Small bow on my stomach, tried to hide it from my mom. A lot of us have the same tattoos. You notice, and I'm a person who have blessed tattooed on me as well. Y'all know a lot of us have that same tattoo. And we think nothing of it because we think that we are showing gratitude or paying respect to God by marking our bodies and saying that we're blessed. A lot of people have angel wings. I have angel wings as well. We think we're doing something. We put Bible scriptures on us, Bible verses on us, just different things, common stuff, cheetah prints, just different stuff, many different things. Little do y'all know, a lot of us came into agreement with some of the same spirits. Because the enemy do the same things over and over and over and over again. The same way. But one thing about the Most High God, God don't do things the same way. God gonna do what he want to do, but God not gonna do things the same way. That's why all of our lives are different. But how you are able to know and identify when it's the enemy, because it'd be the same tricks and it'd be the same things, it'd be the same markings. It'd be the same markings. Same thing with narcissism. When we get to finding out this and that, we looking like, dude, do we all live the same life? What's going on? Now, don't get me wrong. With God as well, when we go through hardships, a lot of us go through similar hardships, but it's never really the same, though it's very similar in even ways. Sometimes you will come across a video, you'll be like, wow, this person is telling my life. This person is telling my life. Still, it's many different things, part of that story that's still unique and still different because God works in mysterious ways. Okay, follow me. If you are someone who has someone's name on you and you come across this video, or if you have matching tattoos with someone, etc., all these different things, you are in a deeper covenant than you realize. You are in a deeper covenant than you realize. by the grace of God, I remember my first for real boyfriend that I had. I remember years after me and him, we used to call each other forever boy and forever girl, right? That's another covenant, another word covenant. But I remember one day I went to my tattoo. We went to my tattoo artist and we was about to get each other name. That was the only person that I ever was like, I'm gonna get this person name on me. I'm lying. Take that back. That was the second person. So twice this thought came around. Another time it was with an ex-girlfriend when I was in homosexual acts in a full-blown relationship with a girl. Me and her was gonna do it, and both times it never happened. So we end up going to the tattoo artist, and guess what? This dude, he do tattoos. He only had one needle. So at the time my ex ended up getting a tattoo, and we were just like, okay, one day we'll come back, and that one day never came. You see how God protected me. And him, one thing with it's something about him. I'm not going to speak and say nothing until I continue to get more detail, but it was some stuff going on. I don't want to falsely accuse him, but spiritually something was definitely going on. Definitely, for sure. If you come across this, y'all, basically you have covenants that you need to break. I remember I was going to get all of this stuff lasered off of me. This stuff will cost over $20,000. Am I willing? 100%. 100% I'm willing. But baby, I got to step my game up. Talking about over 20,000, I got to step my game up. But some of you all, part of you going through certain things, I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I ain't here to judge you. How can I judge you with 14 something tattoos on me? Literally. Don't mark your body. This is something that you are marking your shell with. You are marking. Tattoos are spiritual. And God used me as a vessel regardless of what I have, because I get to tell other people. And I'm from Chicago too. So I get to tell it's a lot of people, and wherever you at, it's a lot of people out there. Just because I'm from Chicago, I don't mean nothing. But it's a lot of people who have these things on us and we think it's cool. Do y'all know that I am so much of a leader? And I used to always get mad when people would copy off me and do the things I do. But as I grow older, God told me, you a leader. You know, people even went to go get tattoos because they say, you make me want to go get them. So I led people astray unknowingly. I had that much effect on people because they seen how many tattoos I had. And they like, dang, that look good on you, so I'm going to get it. Had somebody who got a neck tattoo in the same place. She was like, I'm going to get it in the same exact place. Come to find out years later, I seen her with it. And I'm like, wow. Dude told me, man, I'm tired of that because of you. He started off with nothing, and now he full sleeves and all this other type of stuff. So if my blindness and my ignorance have led these people to do these things, why not come and try to undo them by informing y'all, my brothers and sisters? Don't do it. If your skin is clear, I wish my skin was still clear. Don't mark your body. For whoever this is, you may be a teenager, come across this trying to go get a tattoo. Don't do it. Another thing that I want to share is I was talking to somebody, and she told me, she was like, girl, bad stuff happen when you tattoo people's name on you. She told me that she tattooed her son's name on her, and after that, stuff between them just started going really, really bad. Like, stuff really started happening between them. And we was all just talking about it, like getting names and all that. People who I know who get names of these people, put on them too, and be hard to break away. It's like a different type of hold. It's so deep, y'all. We must not mark our bodies. We are coming into a spiritual agreement with many different things. I know I'm a sweetheart, but yeah, I struggle with many, especially rebellion. I struggle with so many things. You meet the sweetest people and they have tattoos, yes. But also, if you think about some crazy folks too, I'm sorry, I don't like using the word crazy like that, but you think about some people who really off, and them rock stars that's into a whole bunch of heavy demonic stuff. I'm talking about people who into some heavy, they tatted up. I remember somebody told me something scary. They was like, have you noticed people who are tatted, they have a shorter lifespan? And I was like, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not trying to scare nobody, because the blood of Jesus works. Do you hear me? Prayer works. But when I thought about it, I was like, dang, a lot of people, when you think about it, they passed on. They had a whole bunch. I'm not putting that out there, nor am I promoting fear. But when they said that, I was like, this stuff can bring covenants to you. And it's also some practices. Some practices of long ago, ancient practices of them shedding blood and sacrificing it to their gods. This is a blood covenant. Blood covenants, it ain't nothing to play with. So I come on here to inform y'all. How can I throw anybody else under the bus? How can I be being hypocritical when I literally have a tattoo right here in y'all face? And y'all probably can see this one too. I ain't gonna go down and below and stuff. I have my tank top and all that on. I'm not gonna do all that. And I'm not gonna show it off, because there's nothing to show off. You will see it if you look at my other videos. I'm not proud of it, but guess what? God will even use my image and even your image. Do y'all know it's some people who walk heavy? I'm talking about I'm talking about some spiritual, some real top ranking spiritual people, especially in my generation. You gonna see them. It's one, he got tattoo on his face. And when I say this man is anointed, God using his people. He'll use the foolish things to teach folks. He will use even your image to bring others closer to him. You got this certain type of look here, he'll bring, because you fit in. You let them know that God is real. You let them know that they can be forgiven, that they can prosper, that they can finally be free. Ain't no judgment here. I love y'all. Take care.